I feel like people, and it's like contrary somewhat to what we said before. I was like, oh, just post it. Like, just, it's like, but if you're like legitimately trying to build a brand, you got to speak to your people.
What's up, family? It's your boy Percy Robinson, and to the right of me is
your boy Killer Cam, Coach Cam, the man with the plan. Wham bam, thank you, Cam.
I need some more nicknames for myself.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? Like I can't have you just steal the shine like that.
Always.
Like I'm not hating.
There's not a lot of things that rhyme with Percy.
Yeah, but you know what? We'll think
girthy.
You goddamn right. You damn right. But anyways, enough of that.
He's single.
I am single. I don't know if I'm right. I'm not just
ready to mingle,
ready to mingle, because people be getting on my nerves. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like the older I get, the more my patience just.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm becoming the grump.
I feel you.
I'm becoming the grumpy old man.
That's right.
And I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm very okay with that. But anywho, enough of us talking about this girthy and Cam the man and wham bam thank you ma'am type stuff. There was a subject that was on our minds, and I kind of want to talk about it.
Bet.
So with this subject, it may ruffle a few feathers.
I like ruffling feathers. Stirring the pot.
Stirring the pot. We're stirring the pot with this one. We're stirring the pot with this one, right? But you may learn something, right?
You should always learn something.
And also, it has to do with accountability with this subject. Your brand is trash.
Whack!
Your brand is trash.
Poopy dog.
I'm gonna let you know that right now. Your brand is trash. And hit dog's gonna holler.
Or the brand you think you have is not nearly as established as you think it is.
Exactly. However, here's how you fix it.
Boom. Man, consistent messaging. That's like the first one.
Okay.
In my eyes, it's like, I feel like people, and it's like contrary somewhat to what we said before. I was like, oh, just post it. Like, just, it's like, but if you're like legitimately trying to build a brand, you got to speak to your people. And you can have multiple brands. So like one of the things, I forgot the creator's full name, but he actually put out a video, which is something I wanted to do actually, that says like, hey, for those of you that follow this page, you have come to love me for this, this, and this. And he said, let me tell you about the 7 other pages I have.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you. And he was just like, so if you start seeing some of that stuff on here, it's because I'm collaborating with those pages to try and build those up. You can either stay or you can go.
Right.
And at that point, but that would, like, he established that each one of those things had a specific message. And so that's where I think people get lost, is like, what is the message, right? Also, how do you separate between like personal pages and like business pages?
Right.
Like I have my personal page. I post a lot of stuff on there that is business related or whatever, but that's mainly like inspirational stuff that I want like my people to see, right? But if it's actual like business stuff, it's gonna go on the business pages. If it's L3 Media promotional stuff, it's gonna go on L3 Media. If it's business optimization, it's gonna go on FLG. That's not something I'm gonna put on my personal page, because like there's a different type of brand awareness that I have for my people that follow me.
No, totally true. I have the same thing with Diabetes Kitchen, and then like I wanted to separate everything with Diabetes Kitchen from my personal shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to see stuff with Diabetes Kitchen,
Yeah, go Diabetes Kitchen.
gotta go Diabetes Kitchen, right? Because like, and that was a journey for me. I mean, that was for me. It was like trial and error, and I think that's what we go through when we are starting a brand.
Yeah.
It's all trial and error, like But what helped me was like I did photo shoots by myself. You know what I mean? Like I did, my logos, my colors, my fonts and everything else, to make it branded towards Diabetes Kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, having blogs, mixing stuff up, having your write-ups as far as like, because people learn a few different ways. The visual. Yeah. They like to read it. Yep. And they like to hear it. Yep. You know what I mean? So if you can attack it on all three fronts, yeah, that's part of the process of developing a brand. Yeah. Where they can find you. A lot of you guys are not visible at all. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, but you're not posting as much. Yeah. Kind of like what we talked about in the other episode. You're not posting as much. You're not telling people where they can find you. Yep. You're not going out and introducing yourself, shaking hands, and kissing babies. You're not doing none of that stuff.
You have to be evangelic.
Exactly.
I don't care how good your content is. You have to be pushing your stuff 24/7, 365, like, and I think that's where people get caught up a lot, is they think that they're just gonna put stuff on social media and it's gonna work. Like, oh, because with our client that did that, right? Like they paid another company and they didn't even put social media stuff up. Funny enough, they actually put stuff like on cable. Right. And we were like, why would you do that? I was like, do you watch cable? The person who's, and they're like, I don't know. And I was like, so why would you pay someone to do on cable? And so, but it was like, the first thing we did was like, let's get some people in here. The people who were involved, because guess what? Now they're going to want to spread the message because you gave them their 2 minutes of fame, or, put them in the studio, made them feel nice and shiny. Like, people think that they can just take whatever and and some do, don't get me wrong. Like, and people are like, oh, what about this person? Nothing is ever 100%. There's always going to be outliers, and so, but you have to be very cognizant of, what am I doing this for, and who am I trying to reach? And I think people, and also, like, does it align with who you are? We talked about that earlier. It's like people, it's very interesting to meet people in real life, and their online persona is very different than who they are in real life. Right. And that's not to say that they are fake in essence, but they are allowing the environment to dictate what they put out, because the specific environment that they've been what's the word, like, bred in, I guess you would say, on social media, is like, this is the behavior that gets the most looks and likes and stuff like that. And it's, you have to change your mindset. Like I always say, is, by any means, my social medias, they're okay. Not amazing. I don't have hundreds of thousands of followers. I don't even have tens of thousands of followers, but I have buyers on my social media. I have people who partner with me and give me opportunities because of the caliber of the things that I put out. I constantly get messaged by Facebook that says, you're putting out high quality content. We're pushing your stuff to a better audience.
No, you actually brought up a great point. I was actually going to talk about this.
Sorry.
No. I'm just going to add on to like what you said as far as that goes. Like,
can we make a blood pact real quick?
Yeah.
That you'll never say piggyback.
Yeah. There we go.
19 years in the Air Force, and piggyback kills my soul every time I hear it.
That's a new thing. As long as
I keep hearing it, bro.
Well, I will keep that and put that away somewhere.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that people that I wouldn't say you will say or whatever, but like it gets on my nerves. There's a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
But
we're old men now.
Yeah.
It's the gray.
It's definitely the gray. The gray puts more anger into
it. Puts so angry.
But you made a great point. A lot of people I think they feel pressured in their mind
Yeah.
to push out content that doesn't align with their business or their brand.
Yeah.
But they feel that they have to, play this game to even put their stuff out there, right? But it doesn't make sense, and it makes you look stupid.
Yep.
Instead of just playing the slow game, slow burner, but everyone wants that instant gratification.
Yep.
And the thing with instant gratification, you're going to fade out quick.
Yep.
Because you didn't go through and get the bruises, the cuts, the burns, the war wounds, going through this process. That's why when people say, yeah, my video went viral. What'd you do after it? Nothing.
Yeah.
What brand deals did you get? None.
Nada.
So just going viral is like, so we're just chasing clout. That's it.
And the funny thing is, a lot of the people that you see like going viral on certain and I think that's where you have to be cognizant, right? Is, for instance, like I saw a post this morning that on Threads, and it was an influencer who's obviously gotten paid by brands before, and he said, "Hey, does anybody notice that like these brands aren't trying to pay us anymore, like what they used to?" And there was like a slew of comments that was like, "Nah, bruh, like, nope, they don't got money no more like that," or they're not trying to, they're not trying to do this, or you have like these kind of more micro-ish influencers that they're going with. But those people, honestly, in my opinion, is that like if you're building up your brand now after COVID, I feel like you're more valuable. In my opinion, because I feel that like COVID was like a cheat code for so many people, right? Like, how many people did you hear blew the hell up because of COVID? Because no one else had anything to do but sit in their house and like watch content.
Now, the COVID babies,
huh?
The COVID babies,
the COVID babies, and that's not to say that their content wasn't good per se, but like, imagine if the whole world all of a sudden had nothing to do but be on social media all day, damn near. There's probably never going to be an instance like that again. So the people who are now building it in the year 24 or 23, 24, 25. I feel as though they have been a lot more strategic about how they've done their content, because it's watered down now to where like they really had to think about, how am I touching base with my people?
Right.
By the way, you have something on your shirt.
Oh, something fell on. Oh,
damn, trees are attacking you, bro.
Lil Lynn.
You literally put it back. It's on your armpit now.
I don't give a shit anymore. Like
that was funny, bro. You went like this, and it literally was like.
I pretty much salt baited.
Yeah, you salt baited it.
Salt baited
it came back,
and then like put it back.
If something really loves you, you'll let it go.
Yeah,
and then
it'll come back. A lot of people need to learn that lesson.
This is true.
Stalker ass. But anyways,
yeah, I want to hear that. Hold on, I want to hear that story.
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, like all these stories that you hear on social media.
Oh,
like,
boo. I thought you had like a real story.
No, dude, I'm not in that little stalker shit.
I mean, I know you aren't, but you're a fine chocolate brother. I wouldn't not believe that you had a stalker.
I wouldn't say I had a stalker, but I would say like in my heyday.
In my heyday.
In my heyday. I've had some situations.
Situationships. All right, Jada.
Situations. But we're not talking about
this got off crack.
My daughter watches this. I don't want her to know any of my
I was gonna say
any of my secrets. Love you, L. Don't listen to what Cam has to say.
Sorry, L.
Yeah. But damn, we got off script, but
that's okay.
Not that this is scripted or anything. Like, we're just going off to the top of the dome.
Mm-hmm. We're creators. You guys know how it is.
But yeah, COVID babies.
Yeah.
Some of the content was good, but some was really bad. They just caught the wave. Like, I watched some videos of like creators that have like all these followers and stuff, and I'm like, these videos are terrible, but hey, here we are.
How do you feel about the trends?
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why.
I have a hard time producing any type of trend content.
Like with the song and everyone's doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
However, one of my most successful videos was we did it here, and it was a song by what's his name, Sam or something. It was like where you're waiting to find out about something, and then it's like, and you walk them down, you know. You remember that one?
Okay,
You remember?
okay.
And it was like something like amazing.
You almost lost me like in the beginning,
I know.
and then when you did the little hand raise, I was like,
and
okay.
I wrong. Yeah. Anyways, sorry guys. But that you know we did a whole bunch of those, and mine was like when I finally got my acceptance to retire from the Air Force, and it was like a
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's different. That's not copying anyone
for
right?
sure.
But what I'm talking about,
You're talking about where there's like just like a million people doing the same thing.
It's just so many people doing the same shit. It's just like as a creative, like I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Well, it sucks too because it messes up your algorithm.
Yeah.
Like Net watched one video the other day of something, and then she literally had 5 more videos showing her the same exact thing by different people.
I need to get a shirt made saying "Make content creation great again."
We should sell that. We're gonna sell that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. We're gonna have that made.
Yeah, we're gonna trademark that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna hit up our guy.
Yeah, make content creation great again.
I'm dead ass.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, like today's content creator, like fucking gets on my nerves. Like I'm not gonna hold you, like gets on my nerves, like. Can I do my rant?
Do your rant. Hey, hold on. It's time for a Percy's Pet Peeve.
Yes. So,
Sean, if you could find a way to like throw that across the screen, that would be super dope. So Sean is our in-studio editor. Shout out to Sean. He's amazing. So all the dope content you see us produce for the podcast, you know, some of it we do, but most of it
Sean made my job so much better.
Sean, you know, efficiency, people. We'll talk about that on another episode. But anyways, excuse me. Percy's pet peeve.
But efficiency does go along with this. But
okay,
we'll go with my pet peeve. So when you are copying other people's content, like the trends you're talking about, it's just like I'm like, dude, like. Do you have a fucking creative bone in your body? You know what I mean? Like, do you ever just be like, okay, here's a thought that I can do. I'm going to risk it all on this thought.
I'm going to risk it all.
Yeah. But instead, you're like, oh, that's a trendy tone. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do a video to this. And I'm going to copy 500 more people that did the same fucking video.
Yeah, the dancing videos. I couldn't.
Like,
I'm glad that those are over.
No, they are. I think God is punishing me and puts it on my feed. You win again, universe. You know what I mean? Like, and if I see another twerking video, like, I'm going to shoot myself.
Stop watching twerking videos.
I'm not even watching. They just pop up on my feed.
Is this on your Instagram?
It's on my Instagram. Like, I don't even, like, you've seen my post, right?
Which one?
Like you've seen posts that I put on my stories and everything else where it's like, you know, business related or like, you know, motivation. Like that's the shit I like to watch and see.
You got to click on those type of content and be like, hide this shit.
Well, I don't fucking know, dude. I just want to post my shit in peace and not have to worry about cringy content. You know what I mean? Like
I'll say I've trained my algorithm pretty well so far.
My algorithm is an asshole to me.
I don't get a lot of like of the explicit stuff unless it unfortunately is one of our clients, and even then at that point I don't really see it that much. Yeah. And then mine's a lot of funny stuff. Mine's like a lot of funny parent, like dad or content or cooking stuff.
Yeah, even my cooking stuff. Like I want to see.
Did I send you that video the other day of like, I didn't. I seen this video where it was like a chick and she probably had on a bikini, but she had a
I don't even want to see it.
She
because I don't want the algorithm to be like.
She had an apron on, and then there was like she started like normal, and then when she turned, like her butt was all out of the back of the apron, and I was like, I wanted to send this to you. Ass flakes. Why did I send that to you?
Because if I clicked on it, my algorithms be like, oh, okay, confirmed. And then I'll see more of it.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah, fuck Facebook too. But I do watch a lot of sports podcasts and stuff, like especially the Steelers. You know what I mean?
Ew.
But yeah, I'm just tired of like everyone doing the same shit.
Yeah.
It's like you guys are a bunch of sheep. This is how I see you. You're a bunch of sheep on a grassy fucking field doing the same fucking shit.
Eating the same grass.
Yeah, eating the same grass, doing the same stuff. There's like no one like seeing like, oh, I got an idea. Let me go ahead and execute this idea. But instead, like, you want to be a sheep. And another thing, like, everyone wants clout instead of paying clients.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the problem. When you're like you're more like worried about the clout. Like when you walk up to me, if you ever walk up to me and be like, hey, man, how many followers you are? I'm gonna be like, man, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a shit.
God damn.
Like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the following count.
For sure.
Do you have a
Are you able to convert?
Are you able to convert those? I was able to. Cam's able to.
I convert the shit out of
And a lot of you guys' subscribers dwarf ours.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing that's different is we're making money and you're not.
Well, the thing to keep in mind is that TikTok is a perfect example. When that went away, a lot of revenue streams went away. I don't want to put my financial state in the hands of a company that I don't own.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool, bro.
No.
Like, so that's why I'm like, I don't care if I ever get monetized. That shit don't matter to me, because all I know is that, like, I have a business that realistically has nothing to do with social media. It does, in essence, because people that come in here, you know, they want to have successful content and they want to have successful podcasts, which is great. But me personally, and I tell them the same thing, is how are you using this to build business?
Exactly. Yeah, when TikTok and CapCut went dead,
That shit was crazy.
I was petty Eddie. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think we talked about that.
Yeah. I was like, this shows you, and I even told you about this, Cam. Like, this shows you how many people are sheep. You know what I mean? Like, everyone was complaining, like, I don't know how I'm gonna edit. I use CapCut, and I'm like, you're not a creator if you can't edit on different platforms. You're not. Like, you can give me any editing.
I don't know if I would do that to people.
I would definitely.
I know
do
you
that.
will.
Because editing is not like, oh, let me put some sparkles here. Let me put this little.
Well, people
box
were
here.
doing like legit editing on CapCut. You know?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Those are actually true editors that can go to DaVinci or go to,
Yeah.
you know, Adobe and do the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, play with After Effects.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process. Editing is not something that everyone can do.
Yeah. But I mean, there are some good creators that don't know how to use Adobe and stuff. Like we talk about, it's the quality of your content, not how it was made.
Well, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
See how I said that?
But I'll put my shit up against anyone
Yeah.
that edits on CapCut. I will challenge anybody.
Anybody. No, I mean, and that's where you started talking about like how not flexible you are like as a creator, but like I guess that's, I had another word on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, like how flexible you are, how creative you are, and how good you are at utilizing multiple types of tools. You know, like we got,
how fast are you able to adapt?
Yeah, how much do you understand the concept?
Right.
You know, so like we have Canons and Sonys in the studio, right? Like we use the Sonys mainly for the recording, but we know how to use the Canons as well. You know, we have Macs, but we could do the same thing on Windows if we wanted to. We have Blackmagic, we have Rode. Like conceptually, we can make it happen because we understand the fundamentals behind it.
But that ties into the whole branding conversation, right?
Yeah.
You have to be able, like, you are the director, you're the script writer, you are everything.
Yep.
When it comes to this, you have to learn every single aspect of the process.
Thanks.
Or you can hire people to do it. But
Hashtag
if you're just,
media.
you know what I mean? Exactly. But if you're first starting off and you really don't have the money for it, I mean, you got to learn this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, when you learn it, and then when you go to, like, let's say a media company like ours, right?
Yeah, you start out as your first client.
Exactly. You can now be like, hey, Cam, or hey, Percy, I want it shot this way.
Yeah.
And then we can speak that same language.
Yep.
And be like, okay, we got you. Instead of being like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much my spiel on that.
That was Percy's pet peeve.
Yeah. I mean, it was a mixture of the pet peeves and everything,
sure.
and then, like, me, like, kind of like teaching a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, I want everyone to be able to win at this, but not everybody wants to put those steps in to win.
Yeah. So Terry said something over the weekend during the entrepreneur experience that I thought was very both hilarious and super true. I mean, it was like the type of shit that people don't want to hear. So he was what he told them was, everybody's so scared to mix up their content. And he said, you're only getting 5 likes anyways. There's already nobody watching your shit. Like, switch it up and see what happens. Figure out what you're doing wrong. If you're, and it's not about likes, but just engagement in general. If people aren't engaging with you, it's just like a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If someone's not engaging with your conversation, get better at conversation. Think about, what am I doing? And maybe, am I talking too much? Am I not asking engaging questions? Am I not listening well enough and then responding in a manner? Am I, is my face hella monotone? Am I how's my inflection? Like, all that type of stuff. You should be doing the same thing with your content. Like, if something's not hitting and it's consistently not hitting, fuck it. Throw something else out there. Try doing it like this for a week or two and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that didn't hit, but maybe it hit a little bit better. Okay. I'm on the right track, but I'm not there yet. Okay, now switch something else up. Like, it's the same thing when you talk about business and your offer. If you sit down with 10 customers and one customer buys, all right, I need to change something about, is it my pricing? Is it the way that I'm selling the services? But you can only change one thing because that's how data works, right? So you keep everything else the same. Okay, now I'm going to change the price. Okay, now I got 3 customers to buy the package. All right, cool. I'm on the right track. Now the pricing seems to be maybe like starting to be leveled in. Okay, now I'm going to try and change the way that my sell. Okay. Now I got 6 people to buy. Okay, now I'm really honing in on, like, how does that work for the people that I am targeting?
No.
And it should suck. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing.
It's tedious.
It's not necessarily fun all the time. And I think people need to get over that, like, you should love what you do. You should. 80% of the time. The other 20% of the time, you're going to fucking hate it. Yeah. Or you're not going to enjoy it. And that's a part of life. You can't, no one likes staying up late doing shit.
Or doing the unsexy
part. No one likes doing that stuff. You feel me? Well, correction. There are people who do it and or who enjoy doing it. You got to get to a point where you have those people. For instance, I'm very fortunate. My wife really enjoys data. She's a little nerd. I love her to death. Shout out, boo.
As you should.
So, like, I can give her, our numbers and our appointments and be like, she's like, oh, cool. Like, I get to, and she literally was like, I get to look at your data. And I was like, wow, okay. But she enjoys that. I don't want to do that. I understand it. I can run it. I don't want to. Let someone who wants to do it run it.
But you said a key point. I understand it.
Yeah, I understand it.
You understand it. That's one of the things when you're solo with it. Those are the things that we're talking about. Understanding, what you use, your equipment, your systems and everything else. So whenever you hire someone on to do it, you're speaking their language to be like, I want it this way, done it this X,
Yeah.
Y, and Z, instead of being blind and being like, well, I'll just take this and, do that. So, no, I feel as far as when we talk about branding, like I look at more of the visual part of it. I'll just say, let's take cooking channels for instance, or you have like a bakery or something. Like I would suggest a photo shoot with all your colors and everything else that mixes with your brand, a professional photo shoot, not just you standing by the window and someone taking a picture with your iPhone. But if that's what you can afford, then that's what you can afford. But however, if you're going to go that route, make sure you watch a few things, a few tutorials on how to shoot properly with your iPhone to make it look like a professional shoot.
For sure.
Videos of like a lot of people like how it's made. You know what I mean? The process.
The process.
Something that is showing them like, when you come here, this is how like we make this.
For sure.
What I mean? You don't have to go full in detail on it, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I would have an educational portion of it. Like, this is why you need to this is why you need to eat this type of fruit.
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? That's a piece of content. Or also, coming into your shop, this is the experience you're going to experience with whenever you come into this shop.
Yep.
So you're giving them like different layers of yourself and the brand. So people are like, oh, I want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Right. So are you about to say something?
Nope.
You give me that look. Okay.
I think we're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But anything you want to?
I mean, take the time, man. Just like do an audit. Sit back, and like do an audit with. And honestly, if you're brave enough, ask someone else to do an audit on your shit. Hey, man, can you take a look at like my last 10 posts? I just thought about. I was like, I want to do this now. I just like on the spot, like, hey, man, look at my last 10 posts. Tell me what you see. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you like? What don't you like? Do you even know what I do or what I'm trying to tell people?
I like that. I like that idea.
I just thought about that.
That should be your homework for tonight.
Check it.
Or in the morning or whenever you're watching this.
Yep.
And then give us a comment below and let us know what you come up with.
For sure.
The word for the day is accountability.
All right.
Yeah. But anyways, I want to take the time and thank each and every one of you guys for taking the time and watching this video. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but today you decided to be right here with us. And for that, we thank you. Make sure you like, you subscribe, and click the bell so you know every time we drop a new video. And in the meantime, in between time, holla at your boys. Peace.